my amazing friends! It's me, Mrs. Puzzle Piece, where every piece matters, especially you. Today we are talking about something very powerful, something that every single person in the world experiences. We are talking about obstacles. An obstacle is something that gets in the way of what we are trying to do. Sometimes obstacles make things feel harder. Sometimes obstacles slow us down. And sometimes obstacles make us feel frustrated. Maybe you tried to learn something new and it didn't work the first time. Maybe you tried again and it still felt difficult. That can feel upsetting. It can make your body feel tense. It can make your mind feel overwhelmed. But I want you to remember something very important. Obstacles are not the end of your story. They are just part of the journey. Think about learning to ride a bike. The first time someone tries, they might wobble, they might fall, and they might feel unsure. But every time they try again, they learn a little more. They balance a little better, and they become a little stronger. That is how obstacles work. They help us grow. They help us practice, and they help our brains become stronger. Sometimes obstacles are small, like learning a new word or learning how to tie your shoes. And sometimes obstacles can feel big, like learning how to stay calm when something feels overwhelming, or learning how to try again after something feels difficult. But every obstacle can be overcome, step by step, try by try, learning moment by learning moment. Every time you keep going, you are building strength, you are building confidence, and you are proving something amazing. You are proving that obstacles do not control your future. They only help you grow stronger. Some of the strongest people in the world faced many obstacles. They had moments where things felt very hard. But they kept learning, they kept practicing, and they kept believing in themselves. And that is something you can do too, because you are capable. You are strong, and you are always learning. So when an obstacle appears, take a deep breath, give yourself time, and remember that learning takes practice. Every obstacle you face is another chance to grow, another chance to learn, and another chance to discover just how strong you really are. And that is how you overcome obstacles. And sometimes an obstacle can feel very big when you first see it, but when you look closer, it is really just something new your brain is learning. You might not understand it yet. You might not feel confident yet. But yet is an important word. Yet means you are still growing. Yet means your brain is still learning. And yet means you have not given up. Think about a puzzle. When you first open a puzzle box, all the pieces are mixed up. It might look confusing. You might not know where to start. But little by little, you begin finding pieces that fit. You match colors, you match shapes, and slowly the picture begins to appear. Obstacles work the same way. At first, they might look confusing. You might not know the answer right away. But when you keep trying, your brain begins to figure things out. One idea at a time. One practice at a time. And every time you try again, something amazing happens. Your brain builds new connections, your confidence grows a little more, and the obstacle becomes smaller. One day, you might look back at something that once felt hard and realize it is not hard anymore. That is how growth works. It happens slowly, but it happens every time you keep going. So when you see an obstacle, remember something important. It is not there to stop you. It is there to teach you. And every lesson you learn makes you stronger. And sometimes the smallest step is the most important step. It might be trying one more time. It might be asking for help. Or it might be taking a deep breath and staying calm. Those small steps may not feel big in the moment, but each small step is helping you move forward.
And when you keep moving forward, something wonderful begins to happen. You begin to see that the obstacle is changing. It may not feel as big as it did before, and that is because you are growing stronger. Strength does not always mean lifting heavy things. Sometimes strength means trying again. Sometimes strength means staying calm. And sometimes strength means believing in yourself. When you believe in yourself, your brain becomes brave. You begin to face challenges with courage. And courage helps you keep going. Every great learner faces obstacles. Every strong person has had moments that felt difficult. But the people who grow the most are the ones who keep trying. Think about a seed growing into a big tree. At first, the seed is very small. It is hidden under the soil, and nobody can see the work it is doing. But inside the soil, the seed is growing roots. It is pushing through the dirt, and slowly it grows upward toward the light. Obstacles are like that soil. They can feel heavy. They can feel difficult. But they are also helping you grow. Every challenge helps your mind become stronger. Every practice helps your skills become better. And every time you keep going, you are becoming more confident. Confidence grows when you see that you can overcome things, when you realize that something that once felt hard is now easier, and when you discover that your effort truly matters. You may not overcome every obstacle in one day, and that is okay. Growth takes time, but every day you learn something new. One day you may look back and remember a time when something felt very hard, and you might smile, because you will realize how much you have grown. You will see how strong you became and how far you have come. So when an obstacle appears in front of you, take a deep breath, give yourself patience, and remind yourself that you are still learning. Because obstacles are not the end of your story. They are just the steps that help you grow, and each step makes you stronger than before. And that is how you overcome obstacles. And remember, sometimes overcoming an obstacle simply means not giving up. It means trying one more time. It means believing that you are still learning. And it means trusting that your effort matters. Because every time you keep going, you are becoming stronger than the obstacle. If you liked learning with me, ask a grown-up to like, follow, and subscribe to Mrs. Puzzle Piece. Because every piece matters, especially you. And remember, you are special. You are smart. You are amazing. You make me proud. I love you just the way you are. I am here for you, always and forever. Bye!